Boxing champ Devin Haney's father wants Ryan Garcia out of the sport, claims Floyd Mayweather supplied PEDs. While the fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia was scheduled to take place for the WBC super lightweight title, Garcia was unable to make weight. The fight went on, but the title was not at stake, and Haney continued to hold the title even though he was defeated. However, it was later discovered that Garcia had also tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs through his drug testing. Now, as a result of this, as well as Garcia's erratic behavior outside of the ring, the champion's father is advocating for Garcia to permanently be banned from the sport. There is nothing that can be done with this individual, but you should get him out of the sport, Bill Haney said in an interview with TMZ Sports. It is a dreadful thing to happen. For the sake of sports in general, this is a horrible thing. In the sport of boxing, this is a dreadful thing. In addition, Haney made a damaging revelation, stating that Floyd Mayweather was the one who supplied Garcia with the prohibited medications. Floyd Mayweather, come out of them bushes hiding and playing and capping. Haney proceeded to say, on the 20th of April, you were radiating a smile from ear to ear and covered with skin. Ryan Garcia was able to come in with 3.2 pounds of excess weight thanks to your assistance, and you were eager to tell the world about it. Now that he has tested positive for 4 performance-enhancing drugs, you want to run away and hide away in the hills, just like you would in Dubai or some other place. What we and the rest of the world are interested in knowing is going to be revealed to you, Floyd, regardless of where you are. We know you were the middleman to Ryan Garcia's, but what we want to know is, are you the middleman to the steroids? Garcia said in posts that he uses steroids, but his camp also claimed in a statement earlier this week that he has never intentionally used any banned substance and that his supplements were contaminated. These posts were deleted after the test results were released. Throughout his career, Ryan has freely subjected himself to tests, and the results of those tests have consistently been negative. In addition, he had negative results from various tests in the months leading up to the bout versus Haney, according to his camp. All of these variables, in conjunction with his extremely low levels from samples obtained on April 19 and 20 in the billionth of a gram range, indicate that Ryan is a victim of supplement contamination, and that he has never received any performance-enhancing advantage from the minuscule amounts that are present in his system. We are certain that one of the natural supplements Ryan was using in the lead up to the fight will prove to be contaminated and are in the process of testing the supplements to determine the exact source. Ostarine was found to be present in Garcia's body, even though it is not considered a steroid, but rather a selective androgen receptor modulator, or SARM. It is a chemical that promotes muscle growth and has been on the list of substances that are prohibited by the anti-doping agency since that year, 2008. Many people were taken aback when Garcia upset Haney during their fight. This was primarily because Garcia had made dubious social media statements in the days leading up to the fight, which led many people to feel that he was not taking the fight seriously. On the other hand, the New York State Athletic Commission is continuing its investigation after a sample from the drug test revealed positive evidence of the chemical that is prohibited. The atmosphere in the room was obvious as the anticipation for Saturday night grew to a higher level. In the days leading up to the major conflict, Bill Haney, Deion's father, sat down with his son to discuss their thoughts and emotions. The question was posed to Bill by someone: how are you feeling about Saturday night? How are we feeling? Bill also echoed, as far as I can tell, Devin's feelings are the same as ours. Take a look at him. He is remarkable, and he is in good health. An unhealthy Deion is a Deion that poses a threat. Another question was posed on account of the curiosity around their preparation. What Ryan Garcia are you preparing for? When Bill leaned closer, his voice remained steady. It is important to note that mental health is a genuine concern. Yet we are getting ready for a very talented Ryan Garcia. He is a fighter with knockout power and has won the amateur championship 15 times. Whatever he comes, we are prepared to deal with it. The topic of discussion shifted to a recent occurrence. The Empire State Building was the location of a confrontation that took place. Are you of the opinion that Ryan is going to get under Deion's skin? He laughed out loud. When you smack someone, it is likely to give them a frightful feeling. A fearful fighter, on the other hand, is a dangerous combatant. When the 20th of April arrives, Deion will deal with him, dismount him, and put an end to Ryan Garcia. Could you please confirm that Ben Davidson and Lee Wiley are still involved with Deion? What part have they played in this? Regarding Ben Davidson and Lee Wiley, Bill expressed his gratitude by saying, "Shout out to them." Their approach is both strategic and motivational. Our knowledge sharing has proven to be beneficial. Without them, we would not be able to accomplish this. In the middle of the chaos, someone noticed that Dion was quiet. Does it show how professional he is? Not worrying about Ryan Garcia's mental state. Bill gave a slight nod. This is the circus where Dion spent his childhood. Specifically, it is what gives him his identity as Dion the Dream. These are the places where other combatants fall apart, but this is his home. He is centered and in good health. There was a question that arose over the fighters' involvement in the amateurs. In the past, Dion and Ryan had come into contact with one another. Is that familiarity beneficial? The head of Bill was shaken. It makes no difference what Ryan brings with him. All of the contempt that he has received from his team is going to be detrimental to him. In the sport of boxing, I have informed everyone to get ready for something unheard of. There is going to be a man who has been sent in to cause harm to another man. There was no hesitation on Bill's part when he ranked Ryan Garcia among the other combatants at 140. He is a stepping stone in Dion's pursuit of greatness, and I rank him in the same category as the others. Whoever it is, it makes no difference. After the night, Dion will defeat him, handicap him, and comment on his performance. Someone questioned whether or not the unpredictable behavior of Ryan Garcia before the fight had an impact on their training. This will inevitably alter the game plan. The first thing I wanted was for Dion to defeat him. Now that he has shown him such contempt, I want him to have him destroyed. Stephen A. Smith had pondered whether or not now was the appropriate time to engage in combat with Ryan Garcia. Someone asked this question, why now? Because Floyd Mayweather, the greatest boxer of all time, has stated that Ryan Garcia is one of the faces of boxing. Both Canelo and Tank Davis are evading us, and we are unable to capture him. That brings us to Ryan. We are going to remove his head, and then we will wait for Tank. Ryan's challenges with his weight were addressed in the final question. If Ryan misses weight, will it impact the fight? Bill flashed a self-assured smile. If he fails to maintain his weight, his chubby rear end is going to be kicked even harder. For the sake of boxing as a whole, as well as for us, this fight is intended to put him in the rearview mirror. As the interview came to a close, it was evident that Bill was full of determination. He is prepared, Dion. He is ready to compete at this world-class level. The fact that we are upfront and honest with him is what sets us apart from others. The world will witness what we have always known, and it will happen on Saturday night. The Commission strictly prohibits the use of performance-enhancing drugs and works vigorously to uphold the integrity of the sport and maintain a level playing field. The New York State Athletic Commission, NYSACs, stated in a statement to ESPN. Did you like it? Tell us what you think of the video in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting videos.